So Wemby, I saw this post. Wembanyama, what's up with this guy? Who else saw this? Wemby, I see on social media is so there was a post about join us in wishing a happy 62nd birthday to 14-time NBA All-Star, two-time NBA MVP, and 75th anniversary team member, the mailman Karl Malone. And Wemby repost this video. Just go ahead and play it. Just go ahead and play it for context.
What? Oh no, see, that's what we not about to do. Police, lock his ass up. Yes, you need to be under the jail. Like what? What you say? Yeah, arrest him immediately.
Let me say this, Wemby. You will never be on the level that Karl Malone was in the NBA ever. You'll never reach those heights. Respect your elders, bum. That's what you are. You're fragile bum in the NBA. Just because you're 7'5" and you can shoot a couple threes in the NBA, you think you're tough now? You will never amount to what Karl Malone was ever. Karl Malone has been retired for what, 12, 13 years now? And people still haven't been able to reach his heights. Now, I don't agree with what he did. Let's just call it out for what he did. I ain't gonna lie. He was what, 20, 21 years old in college, and he impregnated a 13-year-old. That's nutty. That's horrible. That's disgusting. That's jailable, and I think that's horrible. Like, I think anybody that does that should be bordering on the death penalty. That's just my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's horrible. But let's just be honest. That's the only thing, like, whenever you hear Karl Malone, that's the only thing that people bring up. They don't bring up the fact that he's one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Top 3 in NBA points all time. More than Jordan, more than Bryant, more than Dirk, more than Chamberlain, who was scoring 100 points in a game. And the thing that I don't like about Wemby is, like, every single time that it's, first of all, Wemby's not built to be in the NBA. That's one of my main things. Look at him. He's injured already. He had to sit out this NBA season. He's not built for 82 games. He's a scrawny kid, man. Right? He's an elongated freak. That's what he is. He's an elongated freak. He doesn't understand, or I think he does understand, but I don't think people understand that he's not built to be in the NBA. He's not. He's going to be injured. He's injury prone. His body is not built to go 82 games, a full 82 game season. That's why he always falls on the floor. Who remembers Wemby? He's always flopping. And this is the most disgusting. He's always falling down because he can't handle the contact. You're 7'5" and you're flopping on guards. Disgusting. And then he goes and reposts this. He doesn't even use Twitter. So this was a deliberate thing. He doesn't even use Twitter. He posts a tweet maybe every month. And then he goes and reposts this video. He knows this is going to get attention. Look at the engagement. This is 70,000 likes, 3.2 million views just on this one, which is a repost. On this one, so this is what I don't like about it. We understand what Karl Malone did was bad. Does anybody argue that? But you see a post in wishing one of the greatest NBA players to ever touch the NBA court a happy birthday. And you just go, he needs to be in jail. He needs to go. Man, that's the past. He should have been in jail, but you can't go back in the past and change it. What you gonna do? I respect Karl Malone as an NBA player, one of the greats on the court. Just like I respect R. Kelly's music, one of the greatest R&B singers of all time. Do I think that R. Kelly was a bad person? Of course. That man was a damn demon. We know what he was doing. He was a demon. But is his music good? Yes. Is Chris Brown a good artist? Yes. Did he put pause on Rihanna? Gave her a black eye? Yes. Do I agree with that? No. It was self-defense, so I do kind of like, he stuck up for himself. That's a good job on his part. So, I'm 50-50 on that one. But at the end of the day, we got to be honest. You can separate the person from the thing, from the case. All right? A lot of your favorite players did bad things that you don't have to agree with. That's a fact. But people still want to bring up this thing. And then Wemby deliberately, what did Karl Malone do to you? Respect your elders, you bum. You're not built to play 82 games. That's why you're constantly injured. That's why you will never lead your team to a championship in Spurs history. They're hyping up Wembanyama like he's the next Tim Duncan for the franchise. You're not going to win a championship in San Antonio. Your career is going to be a failure. You're going to be bust, and you're just going to keep doing that. You're going to be a better defensive player than you were an offensive player. But your career will never look like Karl Malone's career. Back-to-back finals. And the only reason why he lost those finals is because he ran into Jordan, the greatest NBA player of all time. Bum. You'll never reach those heights. You never had to play a Michael Jordan. You wouldn't even get to that level. Wemby's been tanked. The Spurs were supposed to be good this year. What happened? He gets injured. They didn't tank on purpose. They tanked because he's not healthy. His body can't sustain 82 games. It can't. He can't. And what happens when he gets to the playoffs? What happens when he gets to the playoffs? You think he's going to be able to handle that tough physical defense? And then when it goes to the finals for 4 games straight, well, to win 4 games, but it could be a 7-game series, you think he's going to be able to handle that contact? He can't. His body's not made for it. Do you see how skinny and scrawny and it looks like you could break? It's like a toothpick. You touch Wemby and then he flops because he's not built for the NBA. He's not built for the NBA. He's a 7'5" center. Anybody matched up on him, he should be in the paint, but he runs from the paint. That's why he stays and plays like a guard and tries to shoot 3-pointers. He's a bum. And just for this, just for this post Wemby, you're part of my top 3 most corny list NBA players. It goes SGA, J-Dub, and Wemby. My top 3 most hated NBA players. Most corny NBA players in the NBA. It goes those 3 in no particular order. They're all number 1. Don't ever disrespect a legend ever again, boy. Do you hear me? This is disgraceful. Karl Malone has been retired for years, and nobody's even past it yet. You can't get past it. This is a legend you're talking about. And you want to go and post this. This is so disrespectful. On his birthday. On his birthday. He's 62 years old. He's not 20 anymore. It's been 40 years. Let it go. Have you even talked to the man? Have you even had a conversation with him? Come on, man. If this is the case, then I don't want to see people supporting. I don't want to see people supporting their favorite politicians. I don't want to see people supporting their favorite art. Because I can go into bad pasts with all of your favorite people. Facts. I can go into bad stuff with all of your favorite people. On a man's birthday, he reposts this. This is how disgraceful this is. The younger generation has no respect for their elders, man. You cannot like a player, but you don't have to degrade him in public like this. This is just savage. This is no. On a man's birthday, you're going to bring out his worst moments and say that he should be arrested and punished? This is a OG. A 62-year-old OG who would bust your ass. If Karl Malone was playing in the NBA right now and then he was in his prime, he would whoop you in the NBA. And you want to say he should be arrested on his birthday? Have some shame. Have some respect. And I guarantee you, Wemby wouldn't even say that to his face. That's how scary these NBA players be. He would not say this to his face. Ain't no one would say nothing to Karl Malone when he was in the league. Facts. No one said nothing to Karl Malone when he was in the league. But all of us, okay, bet. Like I said, nobody agrees with what these players, I don't agree with what he did. Nobody does. Nobody does. What he did was horrible. He should have been arrested back then, but it's not 40 years ago. It's not 40 years ago. He didn't get arrested, and he's one of the greatest NBA players to play all time. Don't put his name in your mouth, boy. You'll never be on his level. Never. What else do we have? Quick little video. Legion Hoops posted this. This is Luka looking skinny. Let's just go ahead and watch this real quick. Alright, yeah, let's just change the quality. Rewind it. Rewind the Martin Bomba Clyde. Alright, so they posted this video saying Luka getting skinny. I still see some chub on his body. I don't know. Luka does this every offseason. It looks like he lost maybe 5 pounds. He still looks morbidly overweight. That's number one. Maybe he lost a couple pounds, but he'll be right back. I still got him winning MVP though. But people look. All right, next post. Oh yeah. Last thing that I'm gonna say, the best NBA franchise of all time. This is the Detroit Pistons next. It's looking like this is going to be the next jersey rotation for the Pistons. I don't understand why they're doing this. These Pepsi jerseys are hideous. They're disgusting. I don't know why they're being brought back. This is a crime. And I don't know why they just wouldn't bring these back. No? Just do a vintage throwback real quick. Bring these sweet jerseys back. And they already did it once with Cade Cunningham, right? Just make the blue a little darker like this. And I just do that. Just bring it back for the vintage throwback. But instead they want to degrade and humiliate the Detroit Pistons and have this ugly jersey. They want to have these ugly. Why are you ruining my player's aura? You're ruining my team's aura with these ugly jerseys. Nike, you ruined the NBA. Adam Silver, you ruined the NBA. You sold out a long time ago. I hope the money was worth it. Your product of the NBA is trash.